When you give a dinner party, does it look like it rained in your dining room? With water spots, food doesn't seem nearly as appetizing. That's why you should hang Jet Dry Water Spot Remover in your dishwasher. Jet Dry Rinse Aid prevents water spots. No detergent can. Jet Dry works in the rinse cycle, where water spots form after your detergent's gone down the drain. Jet Dry, so it won't look like it rained in your dining room. Jet Dry Water Spot Remover, liquid or solid.
Welcome to Lunch Therapy. I am your host, Joel Marshall, and this is Tuesday, Barefoot Tuesday. I'm going to take off my shoes. I invite you to do the same. On Barefoot Tuesday, we have a co-host. Today, we're going to have a contest. We're going to have some animal facts. We're going to have a breaking news, and we're going to have a guest who is only a voice, a disembodied voice. Brenda Brown is going to be on the show. She is a producer of Sauced in the City, which is a show that I went on. Hoy, Camila Lopez. Great to see you here. We're going to have a contest at the end of the show, towards the end of the show, or I don't know, towards the middle of the show. God knows how this is going to go. Anyway, let's get into this thing. This thing is called Lunch Therapy, and this is my little friend here. He's a chipmunk. For those of you that enjoy chipmunks, that's for you. Hoy, Guignel. I know Guignel enjoys chipmunks, as most people do. There are very few anti-chipmunk people out there, I think, because they're so darn cute. I'm gonna get myself a modem. 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 Interesting. In India, the squirrels look like the chipmunks. Hoy, Mama J is here. Socks in the city. No, sauced. Sauced in the city. We're going to bring on Brenda here pretty soon, and she's going to explain a lot of this stuff to us. Hoy, Guignel and Camila. Hoy, Jay. Yeah, I was on Sauced in the City. Great show. We're going to hear more about it today. This is the logo up here in the right-hand corner. Plus, there's some other stuff happening. Sauced in the City Cosmic Comedy Game Show League. So this is what I know about this stuff. Is Brenda Brown, she puts on these shows. They're on the internet. She has comedians on, and the comedians compete with one another. And they compete with their comedy, and they're using their comedy to make the money. And you actually win money, unlike this show. So it's pretty cool stuff. I went on there, had a great old time, and finally we're going to get to talk to Brenda Brown about it. But first, a little Chuck Goldsmith. Chuck Goldsmith sent me this. This is a motorcycle extravaganza going on outside of his apartment. Thanks to Chuck for that. I don't know what it is, some kind of motorcycle convention. And then Chuck has this thing about getting out the vote. He's trying to get some videos out there that are more palatable for most people. This is his.
Good afternoon, folks. As we know, election is near. During these election times, we like to practice the Benjamin Franklin close, which is we list the pluses and minuses, maybe on a piece of paper or a blackboard. And then we decide which person to vote on. It's very democratic and it's very fair. Good luck.
Okay, this is going to be an interesting show. Brenda Brown, welcome to Lunch Therapy.
I love it.
This is your graphical representation of you. It's going to change throughout the show because Brenda Brown, it turns out, is a mysterious person who never shows her face on the internet. Is that true, Brenda?
That is correct, Joel Marshall. And there's a little story behind that. So I'll titillate your viewers with the story.
Great.
And the story is because I tried to become a comedian. There was at one point in time that Brenda Brown, aka the Chocolate Child, thought by the urging of her friends that she could be a comedian. Mm-hmm. So I actually got on stage and I held the mic and I told these 3 minutes of jokes that went nowhere, mind you.
Yeah.
And so at that point, I figured it out. The show Sauced in the City is not about Brenda Brown, aka the Chocolate Child. It is about the funny that comes when you combine just comedians from all over the globe into one screen and watch the awesomeness ensue. It is not about what I look like or how I sound, but it is mostly about the funny. And so I wanted to keep the audience's attention on the funny that I get to enjoy every week.
I love that. And it's cool. It's also very mysterious to have you be a floating disembodied voice. So how long have you been doing this show, Sauced in the City?
Sauced in the City has been going for 6 years.
Wow. 6 years.
6 years. And we started out as a kickback.
What's that? A kickback?
It was just a bunch of comedians that came together, that played games, met new people, and had a lot of fun. And that's what we did. It was called Sauced in the City, the virtual comedy kickback.
Oh, cool. So you're kicking back, doing some comedy. So was it like a Zoom room where a bunch of comedians were just doing their time, doing their bits?
Get this, Joel. First of all, I'd like to shout out to Kamala Lopez, who says, Brenda, you are delightfully eloquent. Thank you, Kamala. All right. So as far as what was the question again? Because I got all titillated.
Was it an in-person kickback or was it?
Oh, no, it was born in the sky.
Born in the sky. So
yes,
you like to live in the cloud.
You know what? I've been living in a cloud ever since You've Got Mail. And so I feel no desire to go backwards.
Yeah. So you're in Las Vegas at this moment, right? Is that where you...
I am indeed.
You've been there for 5 years?
I have been in Las Vegas, Nevada all my life.
Oh, you have? Oh. Mm-hmm. What was the thing you said about 5 years? You've been doing something for 5 years. You're very mysterious. I'm going to find out.
Oh, I know. No, Sauced in the City.
5-year anniversary in Vegas. So that's for Sauced in the City. Okay, I get it.
Yes.
Now. I thought that was your 5-year anniversary. So you were born and raised in Las Vegas. What's that like?
I'm finding out very different than everywhere else.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. A lot of things that some of my comedic counterparts say that they experienced growing up, I don't know much about that. So it's just very different.
That's hilarious.
I was busy, growing up, I had mama, daddy, brother, sister, the consequential family, I guess, as far as society is concerned. I was riding beach cruisers down the hills. My grandmother was putting, lidocaine and bandages on my boo-boos. I was hanging from the trees and walking to school. And I don't know, that was my life. So.
Well, that's cool. Sounds like a very outdoorsy kind of life.
It was. I was a very outdoorsy kid, like today's kid who is inside on the video games.
That was not you.
No, I was outside in the trees, climbing on stuff, swimming, just being a regular old tomboy. I don't know if you could still say that word nowadays without getting canceled, but tomboy.
Can you tell me you're gonna go on a trip to Missouri for your first paid out-of-town gig. Can you tell us about that?
Oh my God, Joel, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
You look excited.
Okay. I know. Look at him. Look at how he's looking at you. I'm totally excited. And now I'm looking at the audience, and I'm looking back, and I'm looking at the audience, and I'm looking back. Okay. So shout out to Damian Seaman and Comedy for the Cure. They are creating a comedy hub in the middle of Missouri, St. Roberts, Missouri, to be exact.
Wow.
And we are gearing for this hub to be where other comedians can come in and deliver the funny. Because St. Roberts is a predominantly Caucasian place. And we want to make a hub, and that's the name of the restaurant. Shout out, see what I did there?
Yeah.
And we want to make a hub for other comedy to be able to come in and intermingle and deliver the funny.
I love that. I love that. This is super cool. Can I show a trailer from Sauce in the City?
Could you please? I'd love nothing better.
Okay, I've got a little trailer for you. Also, and we're going to show the other clip that you gave me in the Trash Panda Comedy Club. Since you're not a comedian, I assume you're not going to do 3 minutes in my Trash Panda Comedy Club. So we're going to have Althea, the clip that you sent me in that. I did want to say one thing. I had, do you know the Crofts? Do you know about HR Puffin Stuff or anything like that? Have you ever heard of that?
I don't.
Okay, so that was a show like when I was growing up. They had a lot of shows on Saturday mornings, cartoons and things like that. And these people used to produce shows, and they're prolific at producing HR Puffin Stuff and the Bugaloos and all these different shows that we grew up with. I had this guy, Marty Croft, who's since passed, on the show, and he said he met Walt Disney one time. Walt Disney came up to the table. He was like at the Polo Lounge or some fancy place, I think at the Beverly Hills Hotel. And Walt Disney came up, and Walt Disney gave him a piece of advice. And I think that this might help you as well. Not that you need my help, but maybe Walt Disney's. He said, put your name above the title. And ever since then, I have put my name above the title of my show. And I'm wondering if it should be Brenda Brown's Sauce in the City. This is just a suggestion I'm passing on from Marty Croft by way of Walt Disney.
Definitely a thought.
Definitely a thought. All right, let's do this thing. I'm going to play this clip here so people can see what this show's all about.
Are you ready?
Oh, what's happening here? Oh my goodness. Gotta rewind that for a second. Hold on. All right, we're going back.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Hey, everybody. It's your girl, Brenda Brown, a.k.a. The Chocolate Child, up here in the social media skies to bring you guys one of the best comedy game shows on the internet. That's right, you guys. Sauce in the City Super Comedy Game Show is where comedians come together to earn money with their funny to be split in the end. It's always a good time, always a good cast, always a good time to make friends. But beware, because not everybody makes it to the top 3. So tune in, you guys, every Monday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to see if your friendly friends can make it to the top 3. It's always a good time between them and me. Trivia, games, comedy, you name it, we've got it. Tune in, everybody. It's gonna be a great time.
All right. I want to find out now. Oh, I like the drum roll. I'm trying to have animated GIFs of different animals for you. Now there's 2 of them.
Oh, it's a little complicated.
I'm trying to make.
Bring him back.
He was cool. I don't know if I can. He flew away. He flew away.
He
I'll
just flew away.
try and have different ones every time. We'll see. So okay, explain a little bit about this to me, because I do contests on this show all the time. We're going to do one today,
All right.
but I don't know how people can win money, or how do you manage how the comedians win money? And there's apparently sponsors for each of the comedians too. Can you explain it?
Absolutely.
Right.
I don't really understand it myself. This is season 1.
Yeah.
And so we are season 1 was much of a developmental process for this show.
Okay.
But what we've discovered is that sponsoring the candidates makes them funnier for some reason. So,
right, because they're working for their money.
exactly. And it also helps me not to be homeless. So the show has to support itself.
Yeah.
And this is a way for the show to monetize itself without us waiting for Facebook or YouTube or anybody else to help us to grow and develop the show. So what happened one day was I decided that the sponsors should be just as able to win money back as the comedians were able to win, right? Because it takes both parts. It takes the comedian to tell the joke, and it takes the sponsor to buy the ticket. And who doesn't love a rebate?
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So we put together, I used my love of games and game shows and the winning of games so that I can keep myself out of jail, right? Because I don't have a license for gambling. And I decided to make it a game show where where the contestants could win games and prizes.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so therefore what we do is we send them through 4 rounds of games, comedy, and trivia. And at the end, but we make you guys all work together for one answer. You guys all have to come together to say one answer, and that promotes teamwork. And then in the end, instead of just having one winner, we have 5 winners, because we want everybody to be able to win something.
5 winners. Wow. That's great.
5 winners. We have first place at 60% of the bank accumulated. We have second place, which is 30% of the bank accumulated. We have 10% for third place. Then we have 5% for sportsmanship and 5% for the MVP. So you see, everybody has a chance to win. Out of 11 contestants, there's 5 things to win. And I think that's pretty good odds.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So how do you get people to promote? Like, do you promote the show beforehand and then people put money into a pot somehow? How does it work?
Well, it works as in we are great users of the Cash App. Thank you, Jason Edelman.
Yep.
I thought so too. I prayed on it. I don't know if you guys out there believe, but I believe because I asked and I received, and I was like, oh my God, why didn't I think of that? So we utilize Cash App in this process, where we definitely we have the contestants are actually utilizing their fan bases. It's not me that's going out to spread the show. Everybody wants to be sponsored. And this is for all the friends and fans and family members in your life of a comedian that say, I believe in you. Well, we take those I believe in yous and we turn them into $5 sponsorships, because $5 is not going to kill anybody.
Yeah.
Right? It's not going to pay a bill. It's not going to do anything. However, you do have the opportunity to win what the contestant wins. And just to tell you guys, we gave out over $1,300 in 2.5 months.
Wow. That is cool.
Yeah.
I'm overwhelmed.
Everybody got some.
I'm overwhelmed with your entrepreneurship and just your great ideas. It's so cool.
Thank you.
I'm going to have us breathe now. At the top of the show, we always take 3 deep breaths, and I have forgotten to do so. So let's get in this thing. Brenda on the screen there. There you are. Now you're a cat.
Cat.
So
I
that's
am a
kind of cool.
cat.
So now what we're
I
going to do,
love it.
do you like being a cat?
I do.
You like cats?
I don't.
Oh,
But I
what?
like that cat.
You like that cat? That's cool.
I do.
All right, cool. I like that. So I don't know what that animal is behind us, but we're going to take in 3 deep breaths. At the beginning of the show, we usually do this to relax ourselves, feel good. In through the nose, out through the toes. Hold it. Let it go. Behind me is the Iguazu waterfalls of Brazil and Argentina. It's on the border of Brazil and Argentina. I have never seen such a spectacular thing. I don't know how I went through my life without ever seeing this, but now we're seeing it today. In through the nose, out through the toes. Hold it. Let it go. Look at that rainbow. It's cool. Looks like a lynx. Yes, I think she is a lynx, Jose. Thank you. In through the nose, out through the toes. Hold it. Let it go. Brenda, have you ever been to South America? Are you there?
No, I
there.
haven't.
Oh, good. You haven't?
No, I have not. Only through the wonderment of television and social media, but no, never have been there physically.
Have you ever heard of this waterfall extravaganza that's going on down there?
Iguazu waterfalls. No, but I've never heard of it, but it looks beautiful.
Oh,
And I
gosh.
don't think I'd ever want to go visit.
Really?
I'm not that, I'm not that adventurous type.
I thought that you were when you were a child. You were like, you would have been climbing these waterfalls and jumping off, right?
Yes, and that was as a child, and I think there's something like some great writer said, something about being dumb as a child, but when you grow up, you know better. It's somewhere in there. But yeah, that is beautiful on a postcard. But as far as me, no,
No, not happening.
but it's beautiful.
Oh, yeah, it is beautiful. It's beautiful to watch. I'm going to now we're going to look at a bunny. This is a little bunny here at the Oregon Zoo munching on a sunflower. This is the way we keep our minds right around here, is by watching animals, sometimes even being animals, apparently.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
All right.
I like that. Improv at its best.
Improv as well. Sometimes we're animals. So yeah, that's a little bunny eating a sunflower. All right, now what we're going to do, Brenda, is we're going to do what's called the Trash Panda Comedy Club. So what we do with that is it's a virtual comedy club similar to yours. There's no cash and prizes. I'm going to do 3 minutes of stand-up that I'm working on. It's all very developmental. This is a roller coaster. Very developmental work. And then also, we're going to play that clip of Althea. And Althea is a regular on your show, is that right?
That is correct. Althea McFarland, a.k.a. Reese, a.k.a. the best that ever did it, a.k.a. AM Morning. I have to make sure to get all her names in.
Okay, so we're going to see her work. And this is a clip from your show, and she's basically competing with another comedian. Is that what she's doing in that moment?
Yes,
By doing
and
stand-up?
she is trying to get back in the game. She has been voted out
Okay.
by the comedic cast, and this is her performance to get back in the game.
All right. Okay, so I'm going to introduce Althea, and then she's going to go, and then I will do some stand-up comedy as well. Here we go. Trash Panda Comedy Club. Come. All right. Yeah, Joel Marshall here at the Trash Panda Comedy Club. Thanks for being here, everybody. And today we have a very special guest straight from the Sauced in the City program. She's a regular on Sauced in the City. And she is a resident of where, Brenda? Oh, wait a minute. Brenda, are you there?
Uh-oh.
Where is she? Yes, a resident of where?
Baltimore, Maryland.
Baltimore, Maryland. Althea McFarland. There might be some spicy Sauced in the City language in this thing, so it is an afternoon show. But if you got the kids, maybe you I don't know. I think there's a censor at the beginning. Anyway, here we go. Trash Panda Comedy Club. Althea McFarland.
So Althea will be going first, and everybody else on screen, and turn your screens off to represent your answers. Let's set your board here, Althea. Stepdaddy, get your camera off. All right, Althea McFarland, 3 minutes on the clock. Let the jokes begin.
Yes, I'm a big girl, right? But which I don't know about me, I was also a former stripper. Yes, I stripped at the Fox's Playground and all around, right? Coming to the stage, my stage name, let me tell y'all, was Stop. STOP. That's right. Coming to the stage, they would introduce me. Stop. Do you want to lap dance? Stop. You daddy, you want to take a private VIP? Stop. You know, but it's okay because I ran with two other fat girls, right? My little shorty, she was all hell no. And then my extra OG, triple OG, double on the hood, she was OG and she was like, oh, fuck no, right? So when we get out there on the floor, they be like, stop. Oh, hell no. Fuck no. And we be confused. We're like, who's calling who? We running out there. You call me. You call me. So one night, my girlfriend was like, I think you can go on the pole. I think you could go that middle pole. Look like it could hold you. Swing around, do a loop-de-loop, get off and land it, right? And I was like, you think I could do that? She was like, girl, yeah, you could do that. So I ran up and I grabbed the pole and I grabbed on and I swung around, titties dragging on the floor. My little topsy-turvies look like a mop, just sweeping the floor. Titties going around. And then the house started shaking and all I heard was stop, stop, stop. Everybody was yelling, stop, 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 stop. And it was yelling and screaming. Everybody started running out. I was holding on to the damn pillar, holding up the damn roof. I brought the house down that night. Yes, I did. I took that telephone pole all the way down. It was stop. So right then and there, I knew I had to give up my thongs. I could no longer wear these.
Oh, shit. I
could no longer wear these to strip in. You know, so now I give it to Tommy D and let him use it as a hammock. See, he get in the hammock and he go swing. Him and Randy can get in these bitches. You know, it's no problem. And then the girls, he said, well, Mom, can I use this mouth for a slingshot? Like David Finger Live. So I let him use the butt floss part. And so he could like, whoop. I'm like, just don't put your eye out. Don't get pink eye either. So I got to be careful. So my stripping days are hung up. So now I'm a stripper. I run an adult pornographic daycare for the old, elderly, and the disabled. And we be making Hardcore Max videos like this. So if you want to see a big girl do a Hardcore Max video, this for you, Randy. This for you, Rodney. See, this is Randy in the picture. This is Randy right here. See, this Randy Hardcore Max. I'm telling y'all, big girls, we got to get paid. We got to stick together. That is for the American Disability Association.
Yo.
America.
I have no idea. No idea how I can follow that act. I have no idea. That was incredible. Althea McFarland out of Baltimore. Laying it all out there. That was really good. Too funny. That was a good treat for our people. So this is my weird thing. My wife likes to follow me. My wife and I have been together for a long time, and we always have the same arguments over and over again. She likes to follow me. The other day we had to take two cars. We were going to the mechanics, And we had to take 2 cars, and she says, "I'll follow you." And I'm like, "No, I'll text you the address, and you can just go use the map on your phone." And she's like, "Oh, you mean MapQuest? MapQuest?" And I'm like, "No, not MapQuest." And she's like, give me a second. I'll go inside and print out a map, or maybe I can borrow your atlas or your Thomas guide. I don't know. I think she's just doing it to piss me off. I mean, she's obviously, it's like if I say, gee, I sent you an email, and she's like, "Let me check my AOL you got mail." She's just trying to make me mad. So what happens though is I invariably just give up. I'm like, fine, just follow me. And I think it's so dangerous for someone to follow another person long distances, especially when you don't know where you're going, because I'm looking at the map. I'm looking in my rearview mirror to make sure that I don't lose her. I'm trying to look at the road, She's texting me the whole time. And if I have to keep the exact distance between our 2 cars, because if I don't, I will go through like a yellow light and I'll leave her behind. And then she'll be like texting me like, "Oh my God, you left me behind. What am I going to do?" And then, but also if I have too much distance between us, someone will invariably get between us. And then she'll be texting us, "Oh my God, that jerk, what the heck's he doing? He got in between us." And I'm wondering, like, how is he supposed to know to get between our 2 cars? You can't tell if somebody's following somebody. You can't tell. So then we get to the mechanic, and finally we get to the mechanic, and the mechanic shames me. I don't know what it is about mechanics. I think they get off on emasculating men who don't know anything about cars. Like, I know nothing about cars. And he's like, "Well, did you change your oil? When was the last time you changed your oil? When was the last time you rotated your tires? When was the last time you gave this lovely lady some flowers?" So it's like he turns her against me too. And now all of a sudden I have no way to retaliate. I'm a computer guy, so I see his computer in the corner covered with a bunch of papers, and I'm like, "Yeah, well, what about your computer, huh? That looks like you've got Windows ME. When was the last time you upgraded your operating system? I don't think it's properly ventilated." And the guy, nothing. It doesn't affect him. It doesn't affect him like it affects me. So I don't know. That's my rant about my wife who likes to follow me. This has been Trash Panda Comedy Club with Joel Marshall and Althea McFarland. Yeah, all right. That was fun.
That was amazing.
That was super fun. Yeah, every Tuesday we try to do some Trash Panda Comedy Club. Usually the co-host does it, but I realize you are not a comedian, and you are also a dragon. You're a weird dragon now. Kind of a colorful, fun one. Let's see
a green one.
And yeah,
my favorite.
Cool. It's cool, right? Let's see what. That's the best version of Bringing Down the House I've ever heard. Bringing Down the House. Yeah, people really like Althea McFarland, man.
Shout out to her. She is very, very funny. Yeah. And I just have had the pleasure to become a part of her growing career right now. And it's just a pleasure to have her on the show.
Yeah, she's great. Is she I remember when I was on the show, I think she beat me. I think I think there was a smackdown between me and her, and she won. She's great. She's great. People are loving it.
I think she beat out everybody that episode, so don't feel bad. She definitely, it was your first episode, so first ones are always a little bumpy.
I had no idea what was going on, really, but it was fun. It was super fun, but I was like, I don't know what's happening here. Suddenly I'm in like a roast battle or something.
I have seen a lot of virtual shows online, and they are all very simple, right? It's maybe about 3 things that you have to do when you're on there.
Yeah,
basically have audio, have your camera, and be able to talk. And on Sauced in the City Super Comedy Game Show, you have to do a little bit more than that. You have to actually put in some work, maybe not the same kind of work as you would put in on stage, but definitely there's some degree of work and thinking that you have to do. Oh, sorry, and paying attention and being cooperative that you have to do when coming on the show.
Hey, if there are comedians that are in the chat room that want to be on your show, David Green maybe. He says, "Is this live?" Yeah, it's live. This is
yes,
live.
We're live.
We are live. Yeah, David Green. We are live as live can be. Yeah, if people want to be on your show, do they contact you? Do they send you some a reel or something like that? How do you pick people to be on your show?
You know what? We blind pick, Joel.
Oh.
We actually just have everybody on the show that would like to be on the show.
Wow.
We don't say no to anyone. If anybody does the saying no, and I've heard some pretty mean ones in my life, it's the people that we ask. And they have, we ask everybody, comedians from 0 to any year are welcome to our platform. And actually, people who don't even do comedy are welcome to our platform because it is a game show.
Yeah.
And what we do is we tailor make our show to encompass who our participants and contestants are. So if we had a whole show of, the audience members, let's put it that way, we would, the games would be different.
Yeah.
The concept would be the same, but the games would be different.
How do you choose your topics since you have such varied, contestants?
You know what? Those all come from the mind of Brenda Brown.
Really? You write all your contests?
Yes, wow. I create all my contests. I create all my, most of my questions. I create all of the content 100% for my show is created by me.
That's incredible. You're a hard worker, I take it.
I don't call this hard work, Joel. I don't call it hard work. It is so much fun. Like tonight, we have an episode. If you guys who are tuning in, if you guys want to just stop by and say hi, which is my thing, you guys can find us on just go to YouTube and type in Sauce in the City and the live will pop up. You can catching us on Facebook is a little difficult right now because I had some recent problems with people who hacked my business page.
Oh no.
And now, yeah. Yes, and they tried to take it over and they tried to boot me off, but I was too fast for them, Joel.
Oh, good for you.
I was too fast for them.
Good for you.
But I cannot change the name back until 90 days. Get that.
Oh no. So they changed the name and you can't change it back.
Correct. Facebook told me I would have to wait 90 days in order to change my name back.
90 days?
90 days that I have to be under these hackers'
that's
name.
terrible.
And so I have stopped putting my content over there. I have inactivated the page just to protect my social media fan base, even limited as it is.
Wow.
We still like to protect it. So if you guys want to tune in, it's tonight at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
I believe there's a link in the show notes, at least on YouTube and also on Facebook to the your YouTube channel.
Yes.
And if there isn't one, I'll put one on later as well. But I'm pretty sure there's one in our show notes. So check that out. It is time now for the lunch therapy contest portion of the show.
Ooh, I love games, Joel.
Yeah, I know you do. So here we are. This is the game show lunch therapy style. I think we're going to have to learn how to do your buy-in technique and have sponsors and all that stuff. But as it is now, there's no money involved. Chuck Goldsmith said he's going to get the word out. Yeah, please, everybody, get the word out for this.
Thank you.
When we're doing independent media like this, all we have is social networks really to advertise. And the social networks kind of keep us in little pockets, and they don't let us kind of get out there unless something, really goes viral. So, please it really helps when you share, when you like and subscribe. And if you go to Sauced in the City on YouTube, like and subscribe there. It's going to really help Brenda out. And, get as many people as you can to do it. So here we go. It is the Lunch Therapy Game Show. But first, before we get into that, I do want to acknowledge the passing of an EGOT. Do you know what an EGOT is?
I do. It's a person who has won the Emmy, the Grammy, the Oscar, and the Tony.
That's right. And who do you think it is that passed away yesterday?
Oh, James Earl Jr.
James Earl Jones. You're totally right. James Earl Jones. Here's his Wikipedia picture because I know that I can put that on there. Yes, he was an EGOT. He won the, in fact, he was the only actor to win 2 Emmys in 1 year, which is quite amazing. He also served in the Korean War. When he was a kid, he had a terrible stutter, and he overcame it. And one of the ways he overcame it, an interesting story, he was in elementary school, and he wrote a poem. And the teacher saw the poem, and because this was such a quiet kid, and he was quiet because he stuttered a lot, the teacher said to him, "I don't believe you wrote this." This sounds so terrible. He says, "I don't believe you wrote this. Will you get up and recite it from memory?" And he got up and recited it from memory, and he actually looks at that as a positive because it helped him overcome his stuttering and overcome his shyness. And he went on to, of course, star in movies like Dr. Strangelove and Field of Dreams and The Sandlot, all the Star Wars movies. Of course, he's the voice of Darth Vader. Getting too excited. Roots, Coming to America, Hunt for Red October, Patriot Games, Clearing Peasant Danger. I mean, just, everyone knows this guy. So it's a real shame to lose him, but he was, 93 years old, so it's a pretty damn good run. So that's James Earl Jones, and here he is with his 2 Emmys. Very exciting. Yeah.
R.I.P. Losing the good ones.
Yeah, I think he actually even allowed them to record his voice for future, capture his voice for future licensing, because who else is going to be Darth Vader? You know what I mean?
Exactly. And AI now can actually replicate the vocals.
Oh, yeah.
So good for him.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Okay, so such a great man. Everybody singing his praises, greatness, great heart. Yeah, I mean, imagine all the plays that he did too. Fences, and just The Great White Hope, and really something else. Like I love these performers too that are, role models for people, for all of us.
I mean, he was the voice of God.
He was the voice of God. He was the voice in Lion King.
Yes, the voice of Simba.
Yeah.
Not Simba. Mufasa.
Mufasa, yes. Mufasa.
Yes.
There we go. David said that. He also was Mufasa.
Yes.
That's cool. So
hey,
now,
shout out David Funny Man Green. Shout out to you guys. Can I say this?
Yeah.
You guys just, try to give people their flowers when they're here, right? This is a prime example of us celebrating his greatness afterwards.
After he's gone, yeah. Right. That's a good point. So many things we don't even realize they passed away because we hear him and see him every day, like he lives on. That is true. That's one of the great things about being in the movies, is you live on. All right, so now we've got an animal quiz. This is the first one is actually all AI written, and AI made even the slides. So this is just going to be an interesting experiment, and then we're going to get into the main event. Well, you know what? Let's do the AI one. Now I'm saying let's skip to this one. Let's skip to this one that I've made, because we're slowly running out of time here, or quickly running out of time. So this is a quiz called Zoom Out. So Brenda, this is what happens is you're competing against the hummingbirds, which are the members in the chat room. Okay. And we're going to show you like a piece of these are all famous movies. And I'm going to show you like a piece of maybe the poster or maybe a frame from the movie. And you have to try and guess what the movie is. And they're all super famous movies, so they're not like obscure ones. And the chat room will try and beat you. But they are on a little bit of a delay, as you know. So this is the first one.
Michael Jackson hanging his kid out the window.
That's not a movie.
No? Okay. Fiddler on the Roof?
Fiddler on the Roof.
I have no idea.
I like that. Let's see. People are going on about James Earl Jones. Okay, I'll show you the next picture.
Okay, because I don't.
You don't.
But that totally looks like.
What does it look like?
Michael Jackson hanging the kid out the window. Look at the window. I'm just saying.
Let's see what the chat room's saying. Chat room saying Animal House, Wizard of Oz. These are all good guesses. Let's see what my assistant Boney says. Boney, are any of those? Actually, somebody actually got it already, if you can believe it. Howard Ronan seems to have gotten it. It is the comedy Beetlejuice.
That's right. Beetlejuice 2 is coming out.
That's right. Yeah. So a lot of these ones, in fact, I think maybe all the movies I chose have sequels. There's another. This is a frame from Beetlejuice. There's another frame from the poster. There's the little house.
Yeah, if you would have showed me all of that, I'd have
it progresses along. But he got it on the first one. In this house, if you've seen one ghost, you haven't seen them all. And this one would have really given it away. The answer is Beetlejuice. Yay! So that was cool. So that means that the hummingbirds have a point now. Boney, can you put that on the... Okay, thank you. Okay, hummingbirds are winning. I mean, you're outnumbered, but they do have a delay. So... Okay, here's the next one.
Fast and Furious. One of them.
Furious. That's a good guess. Is it Fast and the Furious? Fast and Furious.
Okay. Pretty Woman?
Pretty Woman. Oh, interesting idea.
Can I see the next slide?
I'll do that. Is it Pretty Woman? Oh, okay. Here's the next one. Interesting. Miami.
Help me out, hummingbird. I have nothing.
It's
Miami.
It's not easy to beat the hummingbirds.
Woman with the handcuffs in front of the fast car. So I know it has something to do with. Maybe is it what is it? Miami 5-0? No, wait. Was that
Miami Vice?
Miami Vice. Yeah, there you go.
Is it Miami Vice? I think that's a no. How about this one? There we go. Okay, here's the next one. Oh, look, we got another. Oh, Jose Salas with the win.
What did he say?
He said, Bad Boys.
Bad Boys. Jose.
What you gonna do?
What you gonna do when you come for you? I forgot all about the girl in the middle. Like, I just always remember Will Smith and Martin Lawrence.
Yep. I know. That's why this is kind of a hard quiz, because you see the obscure things or the things without the stars in it. So here's another one. You have another chance. And the hummingbirds have 2 now.
This is a scary movie, I'm thinking. And I don't watch scary movies.
I don't either.
Therefore,
unless it's Beetlejuice. I guess, is that a scary movie?
I don't think Beetlejuice is a scary movie.
No, I don't think so either.
Maybe a scary comedy. It isn't even scary. I think it's just a comedy. I don't know what are they saying, because it's kind of blurred on my side.
Yeah,
but I think the hummingbirds got this one.
No, they haven't gotten it yet. They haven't gotten it.
No,
this one's going to get easier. I promise you, it will get easier with the next slides.
Okay. I don't know.
How about that?
E.T.
Oh, that's a good guess. Is it E.T.
I'm terrible. I'm great at creating games, and I'm terrible at playing them.
Well, yeah,
Okay?
you're getting a taste of your own medicine today.
Ooh, Twilight. Is
Somebody
it
else on your team.
Twilight?
Twilight. Is it Twilight?
Okay.
Okay, here's the next one. Next one's going to be a real good giveaway, I think. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not.
The Never-Ending Story?
Never-Ending Story. I'm so glad that you brought up the Never-Ending Story. How do you even know about the Never-Ending Story? Isn't that sort of pre-you? Like, is that still a popular thing? But that's impossible.
I love you for saying that, but no, Never-Ending Story was my favorite.
Really?
Okay, so back to this.
We have a winner.
Avatar.
Oh, Avatar. Yeah, and don't feel frustrated though, because no one ever beats the hummingbirds. I don't think. I think maybe one time somebody beat the hummingbirds.
Oh my God. You guys hear that, Sauced in the City? I need you guys to come and represent.
Next time we'll have Sauced in the City versus hummingbirds. Yeah, so answer is Avatar. There we go.
Oh, I remember that movie. That was a great movie.
Jose is killing it. Yeah, I mean, Jose is really the one who's getting all these.
Kamala, I thought you were on my side.
That's too funny. I beat the hummingbird. Oh, Kamala beat the hummingbird. She was on the show. She beat the hummingbirds once. She did,
Kamala.
and Blas Lorenzo, I think, both did. Okay, so this is the next one.
Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb and Dumber. That's a good guess, because Jim Carrey broke his tooth or whatever, or re-broke his tooth in that. Is it Dumb and Dumber?
I'm so tired of hearing that sound. Okay.
Kamala says she's definitely on your side. Although Jose Salas, again, with the win.
Jose, you have to come and be a guest on Sauced in the City.
Yeah, he does. He has to be a guest on the show.
Yes, he would totally win money and he would kill it.
Yeah, he should be on Sauced in the City. Is that what you're saying? That's what I think.
Yes.
Too. Okay, so these were the rest of the pictures from The Hangover. Yeah, Howard Ronan says.
And I would have never got that.
You would never got it?
I never watched that.
You never saw The Hangover? You're from Vegas and you never saw The Hangover?
I saw it when they were filming it. Like I saw the chaos that it caused.
Really?
But no.
That's interesting.
Yes, it was a really big production right on the Las Vegas Strip.
Really?
And when you got to go to work and you have media trucks everywhere, it sucks.
Wow. Hey, so Jose says invite me. He does want to be on it. That's cool. So invite me. Yeah, Jose.
Yay,
How does he contact you? Did we say? Oh,
you can put my profile link in the chat if you would like. My Facebook profile chat is Brenda Brown on Facebook, but because there's so many Brenda Browns, somebody has to link you in to me.
Oh, Facebook.
I love it that way.
I will link him in. Okay.
I love this music. The background.
It's good, isn't it? It's kind of sweet, huh? All right, let's do the next one. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. This is maybe the last one because we're almost out of
battery.
time.
I don't.
Oh, here's another one. You got a quick one.
I'm not a movie watcher. Next time, do TV.
Okay, TV next time. Next time, TV.
It's something that's futuristic.
Oh, that's a good guess. That helps.
And let's see.
Oh my God, Jose is really killing it. He's almost like ruining the game. He's so good.
Oh
He's
my
so
God.
good at that. David Green got it too. David Green with the Matrix. Yeah.
Oh, shout out to at least my Sauced in the Cityans are out there. Good for us.
That's right. Maybe David should be on your side next time. Matrix.
So
all right. There's I think we can do a couple more, at least one more. Let me give them.
I'm gonna get this one.
You're gonna get this one. I want you to have a win. Okay, how about that?
Oh hell. Sorry, midday crew. Sorry.
Says he's a
Oh,
terrible
this
person.
one looks like an old one. So I'm gonna say the Mafia movie with that. What is it? What is that?
Mafia movie.
The old one. Everybody watches it.
Goodfellas?
So,
Godfather?
Godfather. I'm gonna go with Godfather.
All right. Is it The Godfather? Okay, next one.
Can I see the next picture?
Yes. Oh, it says winner Best Picture 1994 Cannes Film Festival. It's from 1994. Okay, there's another picture.
I don't. 1990. Yeah, I really didn't watch movies. I was busy at the clubs in 1994.
I like it. I like it. Okay, here's another one. Oh, Kamala got it.
What did she say?
Pulp Fiction. What'd you say?
I didn't watch Pulp Fiction either.
You haven't seen that either? Okay, I'm going to do
No.
one that you've seen for sure. That's the final one. This is the final one.
Frozen.
Frozen. Oh, that's a good one, but it's not. Is it Frozen? It's not.
You said I've seen this one. You have,
You have
some
seen
kind
this
of
one.
thought that I've
Everyone's
seen this
one.
one.
I think everyone's seen this one. Well done, Kamala. Pulp Fiction. Richard's saying The Matrix. Jose was
This
saying
one-
Boondock Saints. Uma's Hand. Oh, that was Uma's Hand. Yeah, that was Uma's Hand in Pulp Fiction. I didn't show the
I
whole
didn't
poster.
even see the movie, so I wouldn't have known her
Okay.
hand from.
Yeah, if
Jane
you didn't
Rose
see the
Jr.'s
movie.
hand.
But although that was, I don't know. I mean, it was from the poster. There's the poster. See? They were
Yep,
all
didn't see
pictures
that.
from the- Okay, here's another one. Another picture from the movie we're on. Howard is
Iceland?
saying The Never-Ending Story. The Never-Ending Story. Oh my God.
Is that right?
No. It's Land Before Time. I'm like, no. Do you have-
Oh!
Yeah, yeah.
The one with David Bowie.
The one with
What's
David
that
Bowie.
one called?
Crystal.
Yeah, Dark Crystal.
Dark Crystal. Is it Dark Crystal?
I give.
How about this?
Oh wait.
How about this?
Yeah. And everybody's okay. Can I have another hint? Like, is it in 2024?
How about this? It's in the I'm gonna say 80s.
Oh,
Maybe
Star Wars.
Star Wars. Which one? Come on. you can do it.
anyone? I haven't even. I don't know.
Choose one. Choose one.
Return of the Jedi.
Try
That's the
again.
original.
Try again.
Darth Vader Returns. I don't know the rest of them. I just know.
All right, I'm going to give you that one. I'm going to give you that one, even though no one else actually said. Oh, David Green, because David Green got it too. Empire Strikes Back. Very nice. Very nice. So you got a point there. Oh,
Yay!
Nice
Okay.
work. Nice work.
Oh,
Everyone has
God.
this experience, so this is the way. But maybe in the future, I will find a new way to do the game show so that everyone competes. You know, it's interesting because I think on Twitch, they have some kind of way that you can actually, people can vote on things. And you can somehow tabulate it.
Oh, okay.
If I was big on Twitch, I would totally do that. But
I just started on Twitch, and
Did you?
it is really complicated.
it is, isn't it? It is. We're going out to Twitch right now, but it's like I don't have the tools that you can, because I'm going out to a lot of different social networks right now. I don't have the tools to kind of do that. Do you
We'll
do you
work on
focus do you focus on one particular platform?
No.
You don't, yeah. You
No,
don't have
I
one that's
focus
like your
on
favorite?
people. I focus on the people
Yeah.
and what makes it fun and easy for them to participate. And whatever tool that I need to use in order to make that happen,
Hmm.
that's the one that's chosen. Like I used to run my show on Zoom, like
Hmm.
you are here now.
Hmm.
But I found that most beginners like StreamYard or there's another one that's StreamYard like, but they tend to like that platform better than Zoom.
Oh, interesting. They like StreamYard better than Zoom. Wow.
Correct, because
Yeah.
Zoom makes you download something.
Oh, I see.
StreamYard is just
In the
purely
browser.
browser based. Hmm.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Um, it's so interesting. You know what's also cool about being in this space, as they say, being in online streaming, is that it's so new, and it's going to change so much as we go.
And you just have to keep up, which is actually Sauced in the City is one of those shows that's stuck in time, and it will, like, your show is beautiful, so
Thank
let
you.
me shout out to you. Your
Oh,
show is
thanks.
beautiful, your work, your production, everything is very beautiful. um
Thanks.
my show is stuck in time to where my technology brain said I'm done. And so now instead of
It's about the
forcing new tech,
quality of your games and about the people and all that
yes,
stuff. That's the
yes,
focus. I like it.
yes, yes.
I like it. All right, now it's time for the dance break. I will find a nice animated GIF to represent you in the dance break once it
All right.
starts. What I do is I play a YouTube performer doing a cover song.
Okay.
This time I'm doing this guy. He's called Social Repose. I don't know if you've heard of this guy, but he's a very interesting. He dresses up in this interesting costume. I was looking at, I see him online because he's in my algorithm for some reason. Very popular, but apparently people give him a lot of crap. But I guess that's what happens when you have like 1 million followers like he does. Um, Jose and Brenda should get hummingbird shirts. Yes, I would like that. I would like to give you hummingbird shirts. I will have to get
Yay.
Brenda's address and send her one. That would be great.
And
Uh,
in
yeah.
return, I hope you guys will purchase the Let Me Finish t-shirts. They're for a good cause.
Oh,
They are helping out cancer awareness and people who are dealing with that awful, horrible disease.
yeah.
And definitely, I'll sport yours, you sport mine, Joel.
Okay, sounds good. Let me finish, and I'm gonna do put a link to where people can buy "Let Me Finish" T-shirts or in our show notes, if you'll send me that,
Perfect.
and let's do that.
You're the best.
Hey, thanks. I appreciate it. Anything I can do to help you, let me know, because we're here to help each other, right?
I would hope so. I hope that that's the way that the world goes. But,
One would hope.
I got one eyebrow up, Joel. I
Yeah,
got one
yeah. I
eyebrow
know
up.
how that is. I know. I know. Well, it's hard. Everybody's just trying to do their thing, I guess, and we only have so many hours in the day. And for some people, they think it's a contest, but I think it's a group effort.
I think so too. That is so, like, no more profound words could be muttered
Oh,
about
thanks.
comedy.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's a group effort.
Yes, and I just sent you or I'm sending you the link. When I
Okay.
said just, I messed up. But I am
Okay.
sending you the link, and I am definitely hoping that all of your hummingbirds will jump on board and help me to help not only a good cause, but good people and good and charity. Yeah, those are
Yeah.
the three things that we love to help with anything that we're doing. Shows, t-shirts, bubblegum chewing, the whole lot of it. If we're not helping someone, we're
Yeah.
doing it wrong.
That's right. If you're not helping somebody, you're doing it wrong. Okay. I like that. Store. Okay. So Brenda's swag store.
Mhm. And I'm going to send you a photo of the t-shirt.
Great.
I love these formats because you can do stuff live. And where else can you literally design your show?
Yeah. Well, you're doing it.
as you're on it. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm
Um,
putting that in the show notes. Ooh, I got to get the link right, and then we're going to have to end the show. Let me see if I can get the link.
well, while you're getting the link, can I shout out your hummingbirds?
Yeah.
Thank you guys for tuning in today on my episode because, first of all, I would have been lost in space without your help here at the end.
Yeah, it's so nice to
And
have people in the chat room, isn't it? Yeah.
it is. And it's so helpful. Like, subscribe, share, do all that cool stuff. And thanks for not judging me for being a pink lynx for most of the show.
Super fun. All right, it's time for the dance break. Thank you so much, Brenda, for being on the show. Look forward to seeing all the things that you're doing in the future. And today at 4. Today at 4. All right, dance break time. So it's loud. Let's see if I can find it.
I came home like a stone, and I fell heavy into your arms. These days of time, which we've known, will blow away.
You're a hummingbird.
With this new sun. But I'll kneel down, wait for it now. And I'll kneel down, no mind ground. I will wait for you. And I will wait for you. Break my step.
Okay, this is Social Repose. Check him out on YouTube. Thanks everybody for being here. It was super fun. Thanks, Brenda. And we'll see you on Friday for more lunch therapy.
See